Good morning, students. This is Social Science class for 10th standard, Unit 1. Okay. Outbreak of World War I and its aftermath. As the world was largely occupied by the imperialist power. Imperialist means domination power. Okay. In the 19th century, European powers had colonized many other countries, big and small around the world, and were exploiting them for their benefit. The First World War time, the race for colonies leading to rivalry. Rivalry means competition and clashes among the great powers of Europe. Next, colonialism impact on Africa. Next one, horses, horse and the result of the First World War. Okay, first introduction. First listen it. I will read it the passage. Okay, 1914 is a turning point in world history. The political and social process that began in 1789 culminated in the First World War that broke out in the year and decisively shaped the course of the 20th century. Historians therefore call this as the long 19th century. So 1914 is a turning point in world history. In 1789, social and political activities reached in the First World War that broke out in the year surely shaped the course of the 20th century. Okay, historians therefore call this as the long 19th century. This was the first industrial war. The First World War is the first industrial war that drew on the economic resources of the entire world and also affected large sections of the civilian population. So this time, large number of people affected. Next, political map also read on to that time. Three major empires lay scattered. Scattered means splitted by the end of the war. And three major empire means Germany, Austria-Hungary and Ottomans. Okay. Next, the biggest outcome of the war was the Russian Revolution. So this time is very biggest revolution means Russian Revolution. It was a unique event as well as the first revolution. First revolution means Russian Revolution of its kind of in the world history. For the first time, countries tried to bring about world peace through the League of Nations. League of Nations means formation of an international peace organization that name known as League of Nations. Okay. Next one, scramble for colonies. Scramble means to struggle to find one way with the hands and feet. Okay. Scramble for colonies means competition for colonies. Capitalist countries race for markets. The aim of capitalist industry was to produce more and more. What was the aim of capitalist industry? Capitalist industry must to produce more and more things. The surplus wealth thus produced was used to build more factories, and Europeans and constructed more factories, railways, steamships and other such undertaking. Okay. Surplus means excess wealth thus produced was used to build more factories and railways, steamships and other such undertaking. Revolution in the means of communication and transportation in the later half of the 19th century facilitated the process of European expansion in Africa and other places. So European expand there such as Asia and Africa, other places. Okay. Next one, capitalism produced huge contrast. The contrast were extreme poverty and extreme wealth. Slum means cuts inhabited by the poorest section of peoples. Next one, skyscraper means a lofty building with many stories. Okay. Slum means cuts inhabited by the poorest section. Skyscraper means a lofty building with many stories, very big buildings. Okay. And empire state and dependent exploited colonies. A striking feature of 19th century was the Europe emerged as the domination power, and already I told, and imperialist and another name is